Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Vikas Nera, and in today's video, we'll discuss how to create users in Zimbra mail server. In our last video, we covered in the KIS video, we installed Zimbra on Ubuntu. After that, we validated our DKIM and tested email functionality. We also checked whether our subscription was working properly. In this video, I'll show you how to create users in Zimbra. I'm currently logged into the admin panel. If you're new to this, I recommend watching the previous two videos to understand the complete setup process. This is our admin panel and web interface from where you can manage emails and other functions. By default, you have an admin account with the email format admin@yourdomain.com. Now, let's learn how to create additional accounts like support, sales, and GitHub. First, after logging into the admin panel, you'll see a Manage button on the side. Click on it. You'll see accounts listed here. We'll discuss the other options in future videos. Here you can see one user account that was created by default during installation. To create additional accounts, look for the Settings arrow and click on New. After clicking New, enter the account name. I'll enter Vikas. I'll select the name Vikas Nera, and the display name will populate automatically. You can modify the display name if needed. Next is the Hide in GAL option. GAL means Global Address List. You can choose whether to hide this account or leave it visible. For account status, you can set it as active, closed, or locked. For example, when an employee leaves, you can close their account from here. You can also set accounts to maintenance mode or pending status if they're not currently in use. I'll set this to active. Next is the class of service option, which includes various packages. I'll explain class of service in detail in the next video. This involves setting permissions and account privileges. For now, leave it on auto. Next is the server selection. It's set to auto, but you can manually select a server if you have multiple servers. Since I have only one server, I'll select that. If left on auto, it would automatically select from available servers. Then enter the password. After entering the password, there's a Must Change Password option. You can use this to require users to change their password upon first login. You can select the time zone here. It's currently set to Universal. Click Next to proceed. You can enter contact details if needed, or skip to the next step. I'm demonstrating the basic setup here. Click Next again to reach the member settings, which relate to distribution lists. We'll cover that later. In the Features section, you can configure which options are available to the user, such as contacts. You can enable or disable tasks and mail features from here. Additional options include web client access and mail filter settings. These will be available in the user's control panel. This panel allows you to manage contact calendar features and newsletter settings. If you need help understanding any feature, look for the help icon. Clicking on the Help icon or More button will provide detailed information about each feature. For example, clicking more on the Import option will explain its functionality. After completing all settings, click Finish to create the user account. Now let's test the login. I'll open a new session since this is currently the admin login. I'll enter my username as Vikas@Mailbox. I'm using the same password we've been using in the previous two videos. Enter the password and sign in. Now I'm logged in as Vikas, and you can see the calendar, contacts, and task features are visible. Going to the Features section, you can see the contacts and calendar options in the sidebar. These features are now visible in the top corner. Let's make some changes. After making changes, refresh the page. You'll need to sign in again due to the changes. Now you can see the updated contacts and calendar features. All these settings can be managed from here. Regarding class of service, COS, you can make changes for multiple users simultaneously. I'll demonstrate this in the next video. You can also customize themes. Let me show you how to change the current theme. Select a new theme, save it, and refresh the page. You'll need to enter your password again. The theme has been updated. Each user can have different settings, all controlled from the admin panel. In the advanced settings, you can define storage limits and other parameters. Let's look at storage management. When a mailbox reaches its storage limit, users won't receive new emails unless you increase their quota. Setting a value to 0 means unlimited. You can also adjust the threshold percentage. I set it to notify users when their disk usage reaches 50%, similar to Gmail storage warnings. It's similar to how Gmail notifies you when your Google Drive reaches its 10 GB limit. I set the threshold of 50% here, which you can see is in percentage format. If you need help understanding any setting, click on it and then click More for detailed information. This will explain each feature's purpose. I can't cover every feature in this video, so use the help system to learn more. All these features and settings can be managed from this interface. That covers everything for this video about creating users and managing their access. In the next video, we'll discuss class of service, cost, and its features. You'll learn how to manage access for multiple users and define their permissions. When editing user settings, you'll see the class of service option. We'll create a package and assign it a name. Whatever features you select in that package will apply to all users assigned to it. We'll cover this in detail in the next video with practical examples. I'll demonstrate this by creating two users, one with class of service and one without, so you can easily see the differences. That's all for this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more email marketing tutorials and related content.